Welcome back, and today we're talking about Last Dungeon Boonies. You already know that anime with the long name, and even though I wasn't feeling the first half of the episode, honestly, just this little hotel arc that they're dealing with, I really wasn't feeling it too much. But the second half of the episode, I was really intrigued because they're definitely setting up a big season finale for this anime, right? I don't know how much of the manga or the light novel the first season is adapting. It could be the whole thing. I don't know. But at the very least, they're definitely setting up a big finale because in this episode, we got confirmation that Shuma is definitely doing something that he's not supposed to be doing, right? We know about 2 episodes ago, that mysterious character that's trying to seal Alka, destroy Alka, get revenge. Whatever his little confrontation with Alka is, we don't know what it is exactly. But we know he definitely wants to do something with her. And he also wants to release the last dungeon. So I don't know what's going to happen with all of that. I don't know what the consequences are going to be, but they're probably going to be very, very dire, right? Like if the last dungeon all of a sudden becomes open and like this powerful monster starts coming out, you know, I don't know how they're going to deal with it. Of course, Lloyd is going to have to deal with it, and maybe Alka is going to help along, and maybe the other citizens of Kulon Town, right? But we just don't know what's going to happen. It could be like a world-ending catastrophe, right? So I'm excited for that because they are setting that up for the next 4 episodes. I believe this anime is going for 12 episodes, so we got 4 episodes left, and I'm excited for it. But the first half, honestly, it was just comedy and just how clueless Lloyd is. I mean, Lloyd is essentially getting a harem, and the little date that he had with Celine, I think that was the most important part of this episode because I think they're lying to us. I think the whole premise of the anime was to set up Lloyd as like the weakest member of the Kulon Town, right? Like he was the weakest person in the town, and that's why he decided to leave and join the military so he could get stronger. But I honestly think that it's something that psychological with Lloyd. I feel like Lloyd, he's like inside his own head, thinking that he's a failure, that he can't help people, that he's always failing at doing stuff, right? I mean, the beginning of the anime where we see that Lloyd couldn't catch that rabbit, but Shuma was able to do it fairly quickly. I feel like it was just Lloyd just not believing in himself, essentially, right? But Celine, even though her stalker level was over 9,000 in this episode, and it was very weird, I mean, she went crazy. She went full crazy, especially when Kikyo was giving a massage to Lloyd. That whole little fight that happened there, it was crazy. I mean, I definitely would stay away from Celine because that amount of crazy is not healthy in a relationship. But regardless, we do know, we did learn something about her past, how she was, you know, essentially a shut-in because of the belt that was around her face, which honestly, I don't think it was that bad. But hey, whatever. Her own reasons for doing that. And Lloyd was the one that rescued her. We know all of this, right? We know that Lloyd has helped a lot of the other characters in this series. He's helped Mary, he's helped Riho, Celine, he's helped everybody, all the female, his harem essentially. He has helped them quite a lot, and everybody is now helping him by giving him that self-confidence that he needs. And I feel like Celine definitely telling him that you know, he's helped so many people in his life. I think it's doing something good for his character. Like he's definitely gonna have self-confidence after this. In fact, whenever he went against that secretary that was affected by the parasite, he was able to take it out fairly quickly. He didn't mess up. He didn't trip or anything like that. So I feel like him getting that new confidence is going to be able to, you know, essentially save the world, especially if Shuma and that other mysterious character end up releasing the last dungeon, and Lloyd and Alka and all of them are going to have to go in and save the world, essentially, right? Because if they're trying to open the last dungeon, it's probably something very, very strong that maybe Alka won't be able to deal with by herself. And honestly, and this is a crazy theory right now, right? But these people are so strong. I mean, we see Alka using curses on Mary that could potentially end the world. Like she's using ancient runes to give Mary like a 30-minute stomach ache. All that crazy powerful magic. For all we know, Shuma is playing tag with like Alka and Lloyd. Maybe Shuma is doing all of this to train Lloyd. Who knows what Shuma's true goals are and what his ambitions are, right? Maybe he just wants to have a good time. Who knows? But they're so powerful that the meaning of a good time for them could be the end of the world for everybody else. But we'll see when he gets there, because I do think the last 4 episodes are going to focus on that mysterious character and Shuma. And I'm wondering what's going to happen once Lloyd finds out that Shuma is behind everything in a way, because I do think that mysterious characters like the leader, like the main villain, and Shuma is just somebody that's playing along just to be excited, just to have a little bit of fun. But eventually I do think Shuma and Lloyd are going to have to go against each other. And honestly, I think Selene did a very good job. I think Selene telling Lloyd just how much he has helped all the other characters definitely did something good for Lloyd, and he'll be able to use his power at 100% and have the self-confidence to not mess up when it comes to like a very important fight. I mean, remember, we haven't seen Lloyd fight at 100%, and maybe he is the strongest one in the village. Like maybe he's like so overpowered, it's not even funny. But since he was kind of doubtful about himself, about his skills, that's why he was kind of failing throughout all that time. But now that he knows that he has helped many people, maybe we'll get to see his true power later on. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite part of this episode? Are you excited for the last couple of episodes? Because it's probably going to go down. I know I'm excited. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.